What's good, YouTube? Jonga here with a FTK video. I call this one card FTK or Spirit Bomb FTK. I'll explain why I call it Spirit Bomb FTK, but it's doable with just tour guide. Okay, so we normally go into tour guide, we get graph, and we link them for Cherub, and then we get graph F for Seer. And then we get Cherub F for Carboneton, and we use Carboneton F to get Flame Guard. It's actually very important. It's a level 1 dragon, and I think this is one of the only ones. And then we need to turn it into Striker Dragon to make it dark, so we can make Curious. So we get Boot Sector Launch to our hand, and we turn 3 together to make Curious. And then Seer will summon back Cherub, and then Curious will send to the grave Absoluta. And then this will mill on Chainlink 1, that'll switch on Chainlink 2, so then we add a Rocket Tracer to our hand, and then we mill 3 cards. Shouldn't really matter, sometimes it does. We turn these 2 into Crusadia Equimax. So this may look a bit strange, but it's all for a purpose. We're just making a lot of Link monsters to downgrade them. So I'm making Crusadia Magius, and we play out Boot Sector, use the effect. Special summon Rocket Tracer, we get Magius effect, Crusadia Draco to our hand. And we turn these 2 into Sparta, summon the Draco, summon the LP, and we Sparta me and move it across, we use LPF, summon Red Eyes out of our deck, Red Eyes F, summon back any dragon we want. Now we want to turn these 4 into Saryuja, and then you want to make Pisti over on this side, and then same thing, Pisti, summon back Red Eyes, but this time Red Eyes will summon back Rocket Tracer, and it's very important. Next, turn Saryuja and LP into Romulus, and then Romulus will get Dragon Ravine, and then we play Dragon Ravine, and then we discard any card to send World Legacy Guard Dragon from our deck to the grave. And then this is why level 1 is important. We banish this, summon back the Flame Guard from way earlier. And we need to turn it into Link Kuriboh, which is a Cyberse. Next, new card from Ignition Assault. We have 2 monsters of different name, so we can turn them into Cross Sheep. Alright, this broken card. Then we use Raw Rocket Tracer effect to summon probably one of the worst rockets, Shell Rocket, but it's level 2. We're locked into Dark, but that doesn't matter anymore. So we make our Muddy Mud Dragon. And then we use Mud Dragon F to fusion summon. So we're going to fusion summon Clock Wyvern, which is Mud Dragon, and a Link monster for Cyberse Clock Dragon. So this card will mill 1 card equal to the Link rating of my deck, of the cards of the fusion material I use for it. So this will Link 1, mill 1. Next, Cross Sheep will activate because we fusion summoned, of course. So we get to summon back Flame Guard, and then we get to summon back Link Kuriboh, and then we get to link these 2 off because we need 2 Cyberse monsters to make our last card in our extra deck. So this is our 15th card in our extra deck, Clock Lizard. Now this card reads, I contribute this, target 1 fusion monster in my graveyard, put it back in my extra deck, and then I can fusion summon that card using materials in my graveyard. So Cyberse Clock Dragon isn't once per turn. So now, if we go through our grave, we have the Mud Dragon for the Clock Wyvern again, and then we've confused it with every single Link monster in our graveyard. And then this totals Link rating 23. So we're going to mill 23 cards when we summon back our Cyberse Clock Dragon, and then it gains 1000 attack for each. So it goes to 2550. So then we mill 23. So we mill 23, and then the objective is we're going to mill a Catapult Turtle, Levianeer, a Seafert, and then we need 3 other light monsters. They can be anything in the game. Just for the case example, doing this. So we're going to mill 23 cards. So in summary, in this combo, we had 5 in our opening hand. Our combo uses 13 out of our deck. So that's 18 cards in our deck. And then Cyberse Clock Dragon milled 1 and then 23, so that's 24. So that's 42. And Curious mills 3, so that's 45. So we can play a 45 card deck and we have a 100% success rate of milling these three. The Catapult Turtle, the Levianeer, and the Safert. So this is why it works. So you Safert F to take back Levianeer, and then we banish our 3 lights to summon back a Catapult Turtle, and then we tribute our Cyberse Cock Dragon to do, I think it's 1100 and 250 damage. Yeah, 11,000 damage. Essentially FTKing our opponent. So I call it Spirit Bomb FTK because it uses your entire deck, your entire extra deck, to turn into one big bomb and kill your opponent. And this is doable from 1 card Tour Guide, Carboneton, Rhino Warrior, Mathematician, and level 3 Extender. Anyway, thanks guys. Shout out Chaotic Factory.